those who did not get the result of OS for the first attempt, for the first as a first variable, we are attempting to do the CFA for the OS. Who did not get the result, everybody please go to the select the ways first from here, get the model here, just change the 1 from this indicator to any other indicator, just double click over the arrow and give the 1 anywhere and remove it from there, from the existing one. Okay, just change the 1 as you are already did the practice already. Just calculate again. Yes, it runs. We got the result, right? Everybody following me? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are following. We are following.
Yes.
Yes, Prof. We are following.
Say, did you everybody got the result now? Those who are practicing with me?
It's okay now.
Okay.
It's okay now.
Let's check our factor loading first. We have a problem of wedge 4, right? It is the value of factor loading coming negative. It is not fulfilling our criteria. It should not be negative, it cannot be less than 0.5, and it cannot be 1, it should be less than 1. And if we check the model fit indexes, there all the fit indexes are fulfilling our cutoff value, that is relative chi-square is less than 5, p value is the less than 0.05, GFI, AGFI, CFI, IFI, NFI, TLI is more than or equal to 0.9, and Ramsey has a little issue, that is it is higher than 0.08, it is because it is 0.082. So maybe if we delete the item of OS 4, maybe our Ramsey may improve. So what should we do now? We have to go to the left side. Okay, it is called go to the left side and take this erase objects and delete the OS 4. Okay, and calculate again, recalculate the model again. Okay, see the result from the output view. See, now is it okay? Everybody say Ramsey don't have any issue, all of this okay, all the values of this okay. Now if we calculate the AV and CR, let's check what is our AV is achieving and our CR construct reliability is achieving the threshold criteria. This is 0.5 and 0.7. Okay, go to the view text, go to the estimates, scalars, standardized regression weight. We have the 5 items, remain 5 items from the standardized estimates. So go to my Excel sheet that I provided. So go there, and here also we have 5 rows, so we don't have any issue. So take this 5 items factor loading and put it here and check the AV is 0.547 and CR is higher than 0.7. So OS has fulfilled our all the criteria after deleting OS 4, item number 4. Okay, now what will we do? Now we will save this one and we will create the welfare. Okay, CFA welfare. Everybody please go to the save this one and just go to
I
the
have,
CFA. Yes, please.
I have a difficulty. Still, when I created another wage, but
Okay.
it still cannot run.
Okay. Can you share your screen, brother? I'm stop sharing.
Yes.
Oh, brother Sadek from Hungary, right?
Yeah.
I know you, brother. Actually, you joined many of my workshops, right? 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, you don't have one, brother. Put one any of the items. That's why it is not running.
Here I put it is here. It's on
No. Just first one.
wage.
Except this one. The without OS 4, any of the items. Except this one. Any other, brother. Not here. I'm telling you, not here. Any other. Other than the OS 4, any other item. Yes, brother. Yes, please. Okay, now go to the calculate estimates. Okay, it will run. Yes.
Oh, then.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sir.
Stop sharing. Yes.
Hello, sir. Can I share my screen also?
Okay, please stop sharing, brother Sadek.
Yes, I'm coming.
I noticed that too when during the break. I rerun the thing and it ran after the break.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, within the break.
Okay, brother, please share your screen. Yes. Dr.
Sir, I have put one here, but still it's not working.
Okay, just share your screen.
Yes, sir. I've shared. Is my screen visible, sir?
You are in the folder items. Yeah, the files that I sent to you.
So, sir, here I put it to one here, but yet it is not.
Brother Sadek, did you please stop sharing, brother Sadek?
Yeah, I stopped.
No. Yeah, you are viewing Sadek. It is showing that I am under your. Stop sharing, brother.
Hello, madam.
Is it stop sharing?
No,
Kada ya kare. Na shiga bedroom na je na yi fitsari.
Mitra, are you sure? Everybody, please stop sharing.
Actually, I just wanted to see whether Sadek will remove or not. That's why I shared and I removed.
Okay.
I have removed it all.
Sadek, please stop sharing, brother.
I have removed it, or you have not seen it?
No. We are watching your screen, brother.
So serious.
Brother, go down there. The red color, it is showing that stop sharing. Just click on there. Yeah. Yes, please, brother Tambir. Yes.
Sir,
other than voice 4, you just anywhere you can put one and remove one from there. Yes. Put here, it will run now.
Yes, thank you, sir.
If anyone having the negative values, in that case maybe if one is there, maybe it is not running. That I got. That is my observation, maybe. Okay. So stop sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What could be the explanation for that?
That I just explained, brother.
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
My values are not coming the way for your value were showing.
Okay. Here you just, sister, click on standardized estimates here. Then the same result will come. Maybe
Okay,
you are here in unstandardized estimates. Okay, so just open your CFA template and go to the file and save as. Then write here CFA welfare. CFA welfares. Okay, CFA welfare. Create a CFA welfare. Okay, and go to the variable list view and put all these 7 items to the all indicators there. Drag and drop. Now you are a little bit expert now, and you know how to drag and drop and how to rename the latent variable, that is welfare, right? Welfare, and how to give the error terms, name unobserved variable. Once you have done this, then your model is ready to run.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
Now just calculate estimates. Everybody please calculate estimates. Once your model is ready, click on calculate estimates. Inshallah there will not be any problem. Alhamdulillah, it is done. The result comes, right? Look at the factor loading. All the factor loading is above 0.5 and less than 1, and but we have issue in fit indexes, right? All the fit indexes criteria is not fulfilling. So what we have to do, we have to go to the view text. What the recommendation of modification index? Yeah, anybody?
We can move on.
Yes, okay, but yes. So go to view text. Here, go to modification index. Say they say use modification index, but which one need to delete? So those who has the highest modification index, suppose E1 and E2 79. So if we calculate E1, it is 79 plus 8 plus 9, this okay. However, E2, say E2 79, 13, 15 and 9. However, the E5 we have 40, 43, 8, 9. So if we calculate one by one, E1, E2 and E5, which one will be highest?
E2. E2.
E2, yes, exactly.
E2.
Because 79 plus 13 plus 15 plus 9 would be higher than 79 plus 8 plus 9, right? Okay, so we have a problem in E2. That's why, because it is a huge difference modification index, and in our model fit also, if we check our model fit, say it is 0.164. We need the less than 0.08, but it is showing 0.164. That's it's huge. And you see relative chi-square, so it is better to delete other than to make the covariance. So what can we do? It is better to go to the left side and E2, please delete. E2 means welfare 6. Welfare 6 has a problem, so take this erase object and delete the item of welfare 6. Now what will we do? Go to the calculate estimates again. Okay, it is run, it is highlighted, then check the value. Say still we have problem. problem, where the problem lies, that is the Ramsey. So, it is now, so a critical moment, either we need to delete any item or make the covariance which has the. So, let us see how about the modification index. If the modification index is very high and sharing more collinearity, then in that case we will take the decision to delete any item, or if it is less in modification index, maybe we need to make the covariance. Let us check in the view text and go to the modification index here. So, what can we do? See here E3 and E4 it is 13 and E5 and E6 it is 12. Since in the Ramsey we have a little bit high value, so if we make two covariances like E3 and E4 and E5 and E6, maybe we can resolve the issue. However, we can do it one by one. We can check the E3 and E4 first, because it is the higher than the E5 and E6. Let's check our modification index is our Ramsey is less than 0.08 or not, otherwise we can see the result. So, what can we do now? E3 and E4, right? E3 and E4, the highest one. E3 and E4, let's go to here and take E3 and E4. Make the covariance between E3 and E4, or welfare 5 and welfare 4. Welfare 5 and welfare 4. Then recalculate again. See the result. Still we have the problem. So so better to make the E5 and E6 together. E5 and E6 together, maybe there would not be any issue. See, all the fit indexes achieve their threshold value. Okay. Now we shall calculate AVE and construct reliability. How can we do this? Go to the view text, estimates, scalars, standardized. So, take this value to the Excel, put this value, we need here 5, we have the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So, we can put one more. So, take, copy and paste these 6 items loading. However, okay, we have the formula here. So, here we need to put the 6 here. Okay. This is the result of AVE and CR. It is achieving, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, it is achieving more than 0.5 and it is achieving more than 0.7. So, all the factor CFA or all the variables like wage, welfare, fringe, satisfaction and performance, all these variables achieve achieve the its threshold value. So, I am just repeating once again, that is Okay. Okay, give some attention. As I told you, in structural equation modeling using AMOS,
We
it
can't
has
see the screen.
no need to see the screen, just watch me. Okay, what the information I am going to deliver, that's more important. Okay, it is not in the screen, just listen to me. In AMOS has 3 levels. Number 1, confirmatory factor analysis. Number 2, measurement model. Number 3 is structural model. Okay, in CFA we check the construct validity and reliability. Okay, in for construct validity and reliability we check the fit indexes as well. Okay, and we check here the convergent validity in the CFA stage. What we have done here, we created a CFA template first along with the 7 items there, and we put the fit indexes there, and we CFA template from this, and we have given the output views, what the output that we want to observe, that we have select from output, and first 3 we have selected and the last one we have select. So what we have to select, it is in the in our standardized estimates and the other values that we need. So that we have selected the 4 output result that wanted to observe in the case of CFA that we have selected there. Then we save this CFA file to the same folder from where we have selected the our file, SPSS file. Now we have saved this CFA template as CFA ways, CFA welfare, CFA fringe, CFA satisfaction, and CFA performance. And there, after drawing the save as of different name of the variable, then we go to the variable view and we have drag and drop of all the variables or the observed variables into our model, and then we rename the latent variable based on our construct. Then we calculate estimates, then our results comes. Then we observe our fit indexes and factor loading first. The fit indexes, all the relative chi-square should be less than 5, and a significance p-value should be less than 0.05, and GFI, AGFI, TLI, NFI, CFI, all these values should be higher than 0.90, and Ramsey should be less than 0.08. So however, if our Ramsey and relative chi-square is very important, so relative chi-square should be less than 5 and Ramsey should be less than 0.08, and other than these 2, another criteria among these GFI, AGFI, TLI, CFI, NFI, if any of them is achieving the values, so values of 0.9 or more, then we can assume that our model is fit. So if in our factor loading we need to have to fulfill the 3 criteria, none of the items should have the negative values, none of them should be less than 0.05, and none of them should be 1, it should be less than 1. So if we when we find any items lower than that, we need to delete those items lower than 0.5. Another thing, if it is fulfilling, the factor loading is fulfilling, but our fit index is not achieving its cutoff values, then what we have to do, we have to go to modification index. In the modification index, if it has high modification index and our fit indexes is too high to comply our requirements, so in that case maybe we have to take the decision to delete the items if the modification index is showing a huge values.
Is the internet working? Because I don't have the voice.
Everybody not hello?
Now I'm receiving
We
the
can hear you now.
Sir, now we can see you and hear you.
We can hear you now.
It's okay now.
When I was explaining, you are not hearing? Hello?
No, it's hello. It's towards the end. Actually, we are following at the beginning. It's towards the end that the voice skipped.
It was audible.
Okay. So during the factor loading, maybe in if we our factor loading is fulfilling its requirement, and but fit index is not achieving its threshold value, then we have to check in modification index. If we have the huge differences in the fit indexes and in modification index are having the very high huge modification index, in that case which items having the huge modification index, maybe we need to take the decision to delete the items which are based on the maximum number of modification index, a huge number of modification index. So by calculating which have the highest modification index. So if our modification index is less and we need we have a very little discrimination to achieve our threshold value for the fit indexes, in that case maybe we need to make the covariance. So after deleting all of these, when we do based on this criteria, once we do the CFA for all the items, then you have to go to the second step. What is the second step? That is the Mezzanine model step. In that step, we observe the discriminant validity of all the variables. Secondly, we observe our data normality assumption. Third, we check is there any outliers. Fourth, we check is there any multicollinearity. So we for observing these four criteria, we used to conduct the measurement model in the second step. So where in measurement model we bring all the exogenous and endogenous variables together. Exogenous variables means your independent variables, and endogenous variables is meaning your independent variable mediating and dependent variable. So we will put all the variables together, and we will take only those items which remained with the construct, which has been deleted we will not consider to bring it in the measurement model.